Welcome back, everybody, to Final Fantasy XIV Online, episode 72 with Roselore Serafina. We are currently... Wow. That's right, we've just been given a mission to help the Sylphs, but I thought we might take a little break from our usual programming and check out the 10th anniversary celebration for this one. Give me a minute. My brain hurts. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to check out the 10th anniversary celebration for the release of A Realm Reborn, which means I'm going to ignore the whole of the novice and broadening horizons stuff. Actually, I might not ignore that one. I know how to get rid of that one quick. And all of this, and we're just going to head over to Ul'dah, and then we're going to come back and help the Sylphs. Maybe. We'll see how much we can fit into an episode. Well, let's have a look at our backpacks. Actually, we don't need to. We cleared them. Why can I not deal with any of these? Because my weapons... Yeah. Can I not deconstruct any of these? No. What level is break stuff in your backpack? Wow, I have a Carnage sword. I know, right? Hi, Drizzt. Crossing genres rather badly there. Not genres. Same genre, different worlds. Man, that gave me a little jolt. Alright, what am I doing? Yeah, my brain is really fluffy today. Okay. We're checking actions. That's right. So I wanted to go and I wanted to check the actions for... Alright. Let me just zippity-doo-dah into here. Alright, now let's check the actions for Craftsman. So what I'm looking for is I want to see what level I need to be in order to get desynthesis. Maybe it's a trait. And while I remember, I forget which one of you it was, but one of you suggested I should see if I have a mount. Okay, I think I'd probably find it under here. Maybe. Alright, it looks like I don't have it yet. Anyway, let's zippity-doo-dah back to our gladiator. Gladiator. We have to be a minimum of level 30 to participate in the event, and even just the quest for the event, so we need to go do that. Our gladiator qualifies. I want to have a quick look at my level of conjurer as well while I'm here, because I discovered where classes and jobs. Conjurer. Yeah. Right, I need to deal with that too. We've got this. Let us go. And I don't know, we could take an airship over to Ul'dah today. What level is that quest? 60. 25 levels and we can try for Gunbreaker with I'm not sure what class, but we'll have to work it out. Maybe it's Archer. Oh, I don't know, it's breaking things. It could be Gladiator. I'm probably wrong. We'll have to work it out as we go. Now Gumdula wishes the patrons of the Carleen Canopy would keep a closer eye on their belongings. Oh, yes. Oh, as if I'm not busy enough without playing Lost and Found. Oh, do forgive me, friend. Once again, one of our customers has departed without her belongings, and I'm at a loss for what to do about it. While I understand that adventurers have many cares on their minds, 'twould make my life much easier if they could keep their personal effects in order. But you did not come here to lend an ear to my grumblings. Here, this is the book in question. The face of its owner was unfamiliar to me, but Errol over there seemed quite smitten with her, as with every pretty lass he lays his eyes on. But that's neither here nor there. Might I trouble you to inquire as to the girl's whereabouts? I've found the man to be less than forthcoming ever since I spurned his advances." "Oh, no, you didn't. That poor fellow's ego must be bruised. Errol." "Hey." "Ah, the sweet little thing with the journal? Of course I remember her, and remember her well. Had a smile to warm the heart and a laugh, a lilt, one might say, to tickle the depths of the soul. And she was most eager to hear tales of my many travels, which speaks to a keen and sensitive mind. Jilly, I believe, was her name. No, that's not right. Jilly was the redhead from last week. Damned if I can remember. You must understand no small number of comely lasses seek out my company. I dare say keeping all the names and faces straight is an adventure in itself, especially if you get it wrong. Any road, the girl spoke of paying a visit to Upkalu Falls before travelling on. Like as not, you'll find her there now, shedding a tear or two at our parting. Do pass along my regards if you see her. She should be readily recognizable in that charming straw hat of hers." Wow, modesty, right? Najiro Marujiro has a glut of gossip he's been dying to share with someone. Oh, no. "If you're poking around looking for work, you must be an adventurer too. Am I right? You won't find much here, I'm afraid. Seems the only thing people speak about these days is that nasty bit of business down near Issamha. Surely you've heard the stories? Strange portals suddenly appearing in the ruins down there." "Hey, don't give me that look. I'm only telling you what I overheard from the whalers. They say on the other end of it is some sort of labyrinth. The thing is every time they go down there to map the place out, nothing's the same. A mystery if ever I heard one. Frankly, I'm more than happy to let it stay a mystery. Strange apparitions, booby-trapped corridors, going down there is nothing short of suicide. Still, the prospect of treasure is awful tempting. Don't take my word for it, though. Head down to Issamha and you can hear it straight from the Chocobo's mouth." I can, huh? Alrighty, well, we're going to divert. I know, I've got to work on getting some grand company thingamywhatsits as well. Now, the falls, I had to look them up, but the falls are up in Old Gridania. And I think they're here in this little wet patch. Oh, no, here we go. Upkalu Falls, this little wet patch. I wonder if we can fish there. Let us go and find ourselves a portal. Actually, why are we being lazy? Oh, we could just run this way, couldn't we? Let's do that. Where am I on the map? Oh, I see why I'm being lazy. Good point. Good point. Where's that crystal? I know, right? I'm actually learning to use these a lot more often. The Blood Dragoon, that's a guild, right? I checked in on my guild. I'm very, very sad. There's no one been online for 16 days. And the founders haven't been on for nearly a month still. It's very sad. We're going up to Old Gridania. There's Upkalu Falls. It might be quickest. Let's go this way. We'll go from Makalo's amphitheater. Alrighty. I'll whistle my way around this way. I'm kind of excited to be back in Gridania again. I love it here. I mean, I also like that's right. My brain was going, why was I in the serpents halls when I actually belong to the thing? But that would be because my guild is aligned to them. Is allied to them. Zigged when I should have sagged. Zagged. Zigged. Don't talk to me. I'm fine. I'm actually recording a little later in the day. I had to get some words done. Words. They make the world go round. Actually, they pay the bills. Millith Ironheart. Pardon? Well, lady in a straw hat. I don't believe we've met, huh? You something of mine, you say? Yeah, I've got this log. Here. This is like the challenge log, isn't it? My journal, thank the 12. In my haste to escape the clutches of that insufferable mutton-monger, it slipped my mind entirely. Might I be so bold as to ask your name? Mutton-monger. Oh, no, the girls don't like him, do they? You have my gratitude, Roselore. It may not look like much, but I count this humble diary among my most prized possessions. Its pages brim with tales of the most heart-stirring sights to be seen in our realm, as told to me by the sensitive souls I've met in my travels across Eorzea, tales that have struck me with a most incurable case of wanderlust. As an adventurer, you too have seen the realm, I'm sure, but I would ask you, Roselore, have you truly seen her, borne witness to Eorzea in her myriads of splendor? Have you stood on the palm-fringed beaches of Costa del Sol, just as the sun peeks out over the horizon, its rays kissing the sands beneath your feet? Have you lost yourself in the night sky of the Segoli, adrift amidst a boundless sea of stars? Oh, why do I even try to convey with words that which must be seen to be appreciated? To our fortune, whithersoever we wander, Eorzea's beauty is but a stone's throw away. If I may quote from my journal, yes, this is the one. Afore the fane, beneath the two that are as one, her divine cup runneth over with light ethereal. Such were the conjurer's words, and I would see as she saw. I saw for myself before coming here, and I can assure you the conjurer spoke true. Indulge me. Go there and look out upon the beauty before you. I would hear your thoughts. Alrighty. I have a mission. Alright, before we go on this mission though, you see this little chicken thing up in... hang on, let me just go over here. Alright, in the mini-map, up here, there's a little chickeny, glowy thing called the Achievement Exchange. Apparently, finishing achievements earns you points. So this is what it's about. You've accomplished enough fates to keep the bards singing for a lifetime, lass. Such an achievement shouldn't go unrecognized, and to that end I'd like you to have this. Consider it a token of my highest esteem. Your accrued achievement points have earned you an achievement certificate. Certificates may be exchanged for a special reward of your choice by speaking with Jonathas. Maybe I have to come here for it, that's what it is. Well, let's ask about Jonathas. When I was a young man, I had the honor of working as a court scribe. Aye, in the good old days when my eyes were keen and the royal family still held true power in Ul'dah. Not a day seemed to go by that the royal palace didn't burst into a rainbow of colors with lavish functions and opulent feasts. Nowadays, though, it's true tales of adventure and daring-do that delight me most. If you've done any deeds you're proud of, I'd like it very much if you shared them with me. Might be, as I'll even give you a little something in return. Every achievement completed grants achievement points, and accumulating a certain amount will earn you an achievement certificate. Certificates may be exchanged for a special reward of your choice by speaking with Jonathas. Rewards may also be redeemed from the achievements menu under character of the main menu. Oh, really? Let me have a look at that. I know, I could talk to Jonathas, but I'm just curious how this works. Alright, so these are your achievements. You can filter using different categories. You can look at the ones you've nearly completed. It'll give you a whole bunch of them. These often appear in your recommended duties. You can look at the recommended ones. Tackle these challenges to reap rich rewards. Risk to life and limb may vary. Great. So there's all of these as well. Burning a hole in my pocket 3. What is that? Okay, earn 100,000 flame seals. So on and so forth. Let's go back to our main list, however. Looks like we're there. Alright, so how did it say we could redeem it somewhere in our achievements thing? Maybe if I click on certificates? Question mark. Help text. Achievement points. Filter with title rewards. So you can look at things that have things like, oh, I don't know, mount rewards. We have to see what we can do for a mount. What achievements to earn for a mount. Apparently there are no achievements that we can earn for a mount. There are so too. It's lying. Maybe I need to be in the right section. Okay, so this is for a mount. Complete 200 high-level duties as a paladin. And the reward is a war lion horn, which summons your fearless war lion. 200 high duty levels as a warrior, you get a bear. As a... what? A panther bell. So these are different mounts that you can achieve. True blue. Blue Unchained and Masked Conqueror will earn you a more bowl. Oh, oh goody. If we go into PvP, it'll bring up a different set. So you have to actually be in the section that you're filtering through. What do you get for that one? An Armored Mardo Steed, go 10. An Armored Ginger. Right, so anyone who's riding one of these, probably best if you don't mess with them. Character. A life of adventure. Attain achievements Mastering War 4 and Mastering Magic 4, and you will receive a Dutiful Amaro. And this one, being a mentor, you will receive a Strope. 2,000 duties via Duty Roulette Mentor. Okay, so this is all of the things. Nothing in items. Oh my gosh, I was going to say nothing in crafting and gathering, but apparently you can find yourself a Pteranodon by earning 500,000 points towards your score. I have no idea what a Skyward score is, by the way, so we'll have to work that one out together. Quests, no achievements for mounts in quests, none in exploration, and none in your Grand Company. So if you're not interested in mounts and you'd rather have minions, you can just go through and you can really, you can get an Upkalu minion. Oh no. You can basically go through and find out what achievements will give you minions, and you can do that. I'm going to have to look up this Skyward score thing. I wonder if it's in our help text. Let's have a look. Oh, I know, we're so far off track now, it just doesn't matter. We are looking for active help. And I'm going to put in Skyward, and we'll see if that brings any results. No. All right, I'm going to have to look that one up online. Anyway, what were we doing? We were going to go and look out upon the Conjurer's thingamywhatsit, which I think is a little bit down this way. We were too going to go and do our 10th anniversary thing, so I'm really looking forward to it. I'm just a little distracted. It's okay. Really? There's I haven't done any of these? Oh my god. I know, right? There's so many quests. I need to find myself a teleport thing so I don't get distracted by quests. This one won't take long to do that, right? Oh, no, stop it. Right. Alright, let's go and complete our sightseeing log thing, which I thought was a lot quicker to do than it is. Wrong button. I am on it. This is where we want to go, down here. Alright, where are we? We're up here. We're nearly there. Let's go. If I don't get distracted again, we'll be just fine. Oh, so many quests. Let's just turn that off. There we go. I think I could probably use those to mark where different resources and things are if I wanted to. That would probably not be a bad idea. Alright, this is our circle. Now, when you reach... Alright, it's not gonna put that up for this. Alrighty. You look around. You have looked upon one of Eorzea's stirring vistas, as identified by the explorer Millith Ironheart. Return to Upkalu Falls and report your sighting. Alright, let's go. I know, I need to get rid of this bog ugly armor. And the only way to do that is level up and earn some more armor or craft some. I know. Oh, don't look, don't look, don't look. Ooh, I wonder what they're on. Alright, we'll get to that. We will get to that. It's just going to take a little bit. I don't remember crossing any bridges. No, we kind of went this way. Don't look at the Rose Quest. We're good. All of these little quests will help you level up your character faster as well. I've noticed that killing things on your hunting log is helpful. Killing things is helpful, but killing things on your hunting log and killing the right number will get you a boost to your XP. And completing quests. It's nighttime. I know, this constant fireworks is driving me crazy. Milith, I found it. Welcome back, Roselore. I trust you were as moved by the sight as I was. The great stone that adorns the entrance to Stillglade Fane is none other than the sky serpent's egg cast down from the heavens by Nofika the matron, so long ago. And those mammoth tree trunks, remnants no doubt of a primeval forest. Whence did they come? Why did the two great arbors grow as one? This I do not know, but what I do know is that the realm is replete with such beauty, if only we know where to look. This is what compels me to wander, not the promise of power, glory, or riches, but a burning desire to bear witness to all the wonders around us, as wrought by the gods and men alike. Though we have just met, the twinkle in your eye tells me that we share certain aesthetic sensitivities. It would be my pleasure to gift you with a sightseeing log of your own. Wow, thank you! In its pages you'll find my record of the most stirring sights in the realm, both those I have seen with my own eyes and those I have, thus far at least, only heard of in my travels. No doubt your adventures keep you occupied, but is this not all the more reason to take in the sights as you travel, that both body and mind might enjoy a moment's respite from time to time? And who can say, perhaps you'll discover glorious new vistas that have eluded even me. With that, I wish you safe travels, Roselore. When you've seen all there is to see, pray return to me. I'd like nothing more than to share impressions with a fellow sensitive soul. There we go. You now have access to the sightseeing log, a compendium of the most beautiful sights to be seen in Eorzea, as compiled by the explorer Milith Ironheart. To open it, select logs from the main menu, followed by sightseeing log. From the snippets of information contained within, identify and seek out the locations described. Note that certain sights may only be properly appreciated at a given time of day or under ideal weather conditions. Oh my god. Perform the designated emote while taking in the sights, and the entry to the corresponding vista will be marked off. With your sightseeing log in hand, go forth and see Eorzea as few have ever seen her before. And this. The sightseeing log is a comprehensive record of the breathtaking landscapes and stunning vistas you've discovered across Eorzea. Vistas are only recorded upon discovering the exact location noted in Milith's impressions. Time of day and weather are also important, and uncovering a vista as are the emotes you perform once you have arrived at one. Milith's impressions will often contain hints on these hidden conditions, though you may still need all your wits to discover some of the more obscure entries. Once an entry is complete, a rough sketch and information on the location's history will be added to your log. Oh no, and I thought the challenge log was going to be challenging enough. There you go, but now we know. Alright, you know what, that got me into Strife when I went to the last one. Let us just teleport to Ul'dah, otherwise we'll never get there. So, I thought I was in enough trouble with the challenge log, let alone anything else. What other missing books do you think we're going to be given? I mean, we found one in Limsa, that was our challenge log. We've just found one in Gridania. Oh my gosh, it looks like we may actually have found all of them. There you go, but there's our sightseeing log. There are... Under the azure I gazed upon warships 3, their billowing sails of crimson, leaving no doubt as to who truly rules the seas. Such were the merchant's words, and I would see as he saw. So that is Limsa then. See, that's Lanasea, that's Limsa. I'm looking for 3 crimson-sailed warships that we can look down on, I guess. This one. Okay, that's another Limsa. Flagon or 2 of grog. Alright. Alright, so the other hints are in here as well. You'll see different things. Lower Lanasea, Western. So there are 20 sites apparently. Oh my god. Uh-oh, that looks... It's Gridania. My favourite place is where I can see the falling water. There's a secret path that only I know. I snuck out of bed to go there last night. Mum and Dad made me promise I wouldn't climb up there anymore. You won't tell them, will you? Such were the little boy's words, and I would see what he saw. We should have looked at that while we were back at the other place. Alright, so as you can see, they look like there are Wow, okay. And there's some in Ul'dah as well, no doubt. Oh my gosh. Alright, no, not looking. Stop it. Wow, we have to go. I'm gonna... I know, you know we have to. I have stumbled across one by accident. And I remember where it is, but I think I was there at the wrong time of day because it wasn't recorded. So we are going to go find ourselves some adventure. There is this sister who's looking particularly worried, and I would wonder what she's up to. This is the beginning quest for the 10th anniversary celebration of the release of A Realm Reborn. Let's see how we go. Siblings Rising. Kipih Jakkya is looking a worried sister. This quest is available for a limited time only. Yes, I don't know how soon it's going to run out, so oh dear. Oh, if it isn't Roselore! It's always a pleasure, my friend. And how fortuitous that you should appear now, just when I'm in need of help again. Pray hear me out. You see, my brother recently wrote saying he wished to meet me in Ul'dah during the Rising celebration. However, the appointed hour has come and gone, but I've seen neither hide nor hair of him. I've checked all the likely places in the city to no avail, and am beginning to worry. If it isn't too much trouble, may I ask you to help me find him? I'm in your debt. Now, my brother is a youth of 16 by the name of Nagi. He recently became an adventurer, something he had aspired to since he was little. Being an adventurer yourself, perhaps you know of him, if not cross paths? I'm not familiar with the name, alas. Well, it would be too much of a coincidence, I suppose. At any rate, if he isn't in the city, chances are he went outside on some business. To begin with, I propose we split up and make inquiries in case someone has seen him. If you could focus on this area, I shall speak with those in the quicksand. Afterwards, let us reconvene by the entrance to the tavern. Sure thing, Kipih. We helped Kipih get an interview, and although I didn't finish the adventure, we did help her get an interview with the dude who heads the Golden Saucer. Let's finish this one, though. Huh? Something you need? Well. Oh, Nagi! I know this sprightly lad. Couldn't say where he is now, but last I saw him he mentioned taking on some delivery work. He's a curious one, he is. Gets along with everyone well enough, but doesn't seem to like working in a team. What with talk of bandits prowling the road of late, I can't help but worry. Oh, so he's made a good impression, but he's alright. Okay, looks like the lift attendant has something for us. Bran? Something I can do for you, adventurer. If you've business with Bran, best state it quickly. This gaz has leads to follow and incidents to investigate for the Harbour Herald. Well, Nagi. Ah, I see. With apologies, I haven't seen this Nagi. As a matter of fact, I've been rather busy working on my upcoming piece on the Rising. Why, just earlier I was interviewing the ever-enigmatic wandering minstrel who's got another unusual venture in the offing. The Letter Forest, he calls it. If that piques your interest, I recommend you go and see the man. He's at the Gold Court over on the steps of Thal. Okay. I still need to go and find one more person. I think I ran out of an orange circle earlier, so we'll just toddle back this way. There it is. See if we can't find the last informant on the Ruby Road Exchange. I know, little brothers, that's such a worry. Alrighty. Midland of Rising attendant. Greetings, adventurer. How may I assist you? Well. Oh, Nagi! I understand he's doing some work for the wandering minstrel. I dare say his client can point you in the right direction. If you track the man down, that is. I'm afraid I don't know his whereabouts at present. It appears Nagi is carrying out some work for the wandering minstrel. If you talk to the man at the Gold Court, you should be able to learn more. Very well, let me go find myself a teleportation device. Lurking in the corner it be. That's not it. What are you doing? I know, right? It looks... Now, what does the Chocobo Keep have? Yep, I need to get those tickets and find the thingamy what's it. What's the flustered attendant? Level 70. Well, we'll look forward to that then. I know, they tease us so much with it. You can't do this, adventurer. This adventurer. Alright, we are going. I know what. Not to the plaza. I think if we go into like the Goldsmiths Guild, we're not going to be very far away from where we want to be. Yeah, there we are. Sometimes it's just a matter of... I like the way it spits you out facing the guild. Actual fact, we're going to be snobs and run this way. Bill belongs to the Guild of Bill. Cool. Let's talk to the Wandering Men. I'm going to have a look at Bill. He looks cool. Wow. That is pretty awesome, isn't it? Does he have availabilities? Oh my gosh. That's pretty cool. I know, I love looking at the other characters. Don't mind me. There's so many interesting characters everywhere. Greetings, friend. By your dauntless bearing, I assume you are an adventurer. How might this minstrel be of service? Oh, so Nagi's sister wishes to find him. Indeed, I have entrusted him with a task and have an inkling as to where he might be. As you may have heard, on the occasion of this rising celebration, I'm hosting an exhibit called the Letter Forest. All are invited to anonymously submit letters to this forest and express their gratitude and encouragement for another, and all may peruse the letters at their leisure. Now, in order to collect missives from outside of Ul'dah, I've dispatched a Chocobo carriage. Nagi is escorting said carriage. When he contacted me on the Link Pearl a while ago, he said that they had emerged from the Twelveswood on their way back to Ul'dah. Given the hour, they should have already arrived. I know not what is causing the delay, but might I trouble you to go look for them? I would go myself, except I'm needed here at present. I'm truly grateful. In case it helps, the carriage was meant to pass through Blackbrush Station, so perhaps you could take your search to that area. I pray that nothing has befallen them. Ay, look at this. I know, I'm curious. So many letters. Let's go get some more. Where are we going? We are going to Kipih Jakkya in front of this quicksand, so it might be quicker if we grab that Ethernet and go for a bit of a scoot through. And I've forgotten to look and see if I have any mounts available. I don't think I do. Let's just zippity-doo-dah this way. Before we go any further, while I remember, I will check on my mount availability. No, it looks like I have not unlocked a mount yet because it's not lit up. So there we go, we have to work on it. But I have unlocked some minions. Curl Kitten and a wolf pup. I know, I could probably let them run around behind me. I won't though. They are so cute. I know, look, and they made me smile already. That's just weird. Little pixelated pets. I can't even pet them. I have two big furry ones curled up just behind me, looking at me in askance. I think she's outside here. Kipih, how you doing? There you are. Were you able to learn aught of Nagi? Well, escorting a carriage for the minstrel, so that is the way of it. As suggested, let us take ourselves to Blackbrush Station and try searching in the vicinity. Sure. I'll meet you there. It's quicker this way. I know, never try to sip quietly while recording. Never sip while recording. Hello. Kipih. Roselore, no sooner did I arrive than this man came running, out of breath. You're an adventurer? Ah, thank the 12. It's the bandits from the Quiver on Manse. They've fallen on a Chocobo carriage over by the clutch. The carriage only had one guard and he was sorely outnumbered. Please, you must help him. That has to be Nagi. With me, Roselore. Sure, Kipih. Let's go. Uh-oh. Looks like we're going, whether we want to or not. Wow, Kipih, you're in Strife. Not Kipih, Nagi. Man. Damn it, there's no end to them. No, Nagi, there's not. We have you now, you stubborn little shite. Uh-oh. Enough! Leave my little brother alone, or the 12 is my witness you'll receive such a thrashing as you've never known. From this fearsome adventurer, that is. Wow. Thanks, Kipih. I know the look on Roselore's face. Must be pretty good under that helmet. That's no ordinary woman. Retreat! I know where you guys live. I'll hunt you down. I think they're on my hunting list anyway. Are you alright, Nagi? Oh, I'm sorry I didn't come when I said I would, sister. Rest assured I'm not too badly hurt. That's a relief. I'll take a proper look at your wounds back in the city. It seems you're an adventurer too. Thank you for your help. What's your name, if I may ask? Roselore. Roselore Seraphina. I'll remember it. To send your foes running without even drawing your weapon. You're clearly a great adventurer. I still have a long way to go, embarrassing myself like I did. If I want sister's approval, I need to grow stronger and be able to fight on my own. My approval? Oh, Nagi, you're in the deep now. But first things first, Brent and I have a delivery to make for the rising. If you'll excuse us, we will hurry back to Ul'dah. Let's head back as well. I had a mind to pay the minstrel a visit in any case. Oh no, Kipih, it's not the merchant's fault. Wow, girl. Alright, let's talk to the wandering minstrel and hope Kipih hasn't taken too many pieces off him. Thanks to you, Nagi is safe. Still, what he said about making it on his own weighs on my mind. It should. Adventurers should be working as a team. Welcome back, my friends. Pleased am I to see that Nagi is safe and well. Rising attendants inform me they now have all the letters. With this we may proceed with the letter forest as planned. Thank you, Nagi. I'm so sorry I'm late. You see... Oh, Nagi. Oh man, he looks so ashamed too. Were it not for Roselore, there's no telling what might have become of the letters and Brent. In the end, I was utterly useless. I twit. So that is how it happened. As Nagi's client, allow me to thank you as well for coming to his aid. That being said, my boy, you were far from useless. Nay, you bravely defended the carriage until help arrived. There's no need to belittle yourself so. Well, Roselore didn't need to rely on anyone. No, she drove off the bandits with nary more than a stern look. I couldn't hold a candle to her. Like her, I want to be able to deal with any problem without help. Otherwise I can't claim to be an adventurer worth his salt. Hang on, I go in dungeons with lots of help, I'll have you know. Uh-oh. Without help. Oh dear. Tell me, Nagi, all this time have you been working alone, even for dangerous tasks? That's right. A worthy adventurer doesn't rely on others. If I'm to be the kind of adventurer you approve of, I must be able to handle anything by myself. Ah, I see. Oh no. Uh-oh. If that is what you believe, then I can't consent to you being an adventurer any longer. Return to our village and start over. Whoa, Kipih! What? But you were so happy for me when I became an adventurer. I'm working so hard to succeed, to prove to you that I have what it takes, but now... You've developed a grave misconception. Until you recognize what it is, I can't in good conscience approve of your calling. If you can't accept this, if you wish to remain an adventurer, then you must win me over, and it begins with pondering why you first embarked upon this path. All right, sister, I'll think on this. Oh no, big sisters can be so hard. Oh dear. And she's not mad at... She just wants him safe, I think. Look at her. Oh. I'm sorry you had to see that, Roselore. Despite how it may have appeared, no one wants my brother to succeed more than I do. To succeed and be happy. After all, I know better than any how hard he works. Unless he changes his ways, however, he's likely to die out there. And even if he manages to stay alive, he would only know an arduous life. That's why I didn't go out of my way to be gentle when dressing his wounds. If he could just focus on what actually matters. Instead, he obsesses about gaining my approval and compares himself to others. Right. Well, what else does Kipih need? No, not you. Sorry. Hugger. Kipih Jakkya is again looking a worried sister. Alright. If truth be told, no matter what Nagi wants to do, it is my intent to support him. It is his life, after all, and no one else's. It isn't my place to interfere. Be that as it may, if he is sabotaging his own aspirations with his obsession for my approval, I can't simply stand idly by and watch. Loath I am to impose until my brother has found his answer. Might I trouble you to keep an eye on him? Sure, I can do that. Please take it as a request from me as well. Ever has adventuring been dangerous, and it is more dangerous still for one who spurns help. Like Kipih, I do not wish for Nagi to continue on his current path. As a fellow adventurer, please help him find a better way. Thank you. Now, then on a related matter, I must pay a visit to the Weavers' Guild, but I will see you again anon, if you will excuse me. Oh no. Nagi set off this way, so you may find him at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. We leave him in your capable hands, my friend. You what? Oh, well, thank you so much. I have to go help away with Kitty. Let's go. He's not that far off target. He just has to, I don't know, work it out. He'll get there. And, you know, while he does, we better make sure he doesn't get himself killed. I think I zagged when I should have zigged. Here we go. Alright. Where am I going? Yeah, that's what I thought. Down this way. I know, there are some amazing names. Wolf of Easy Street. Level 90 Dragoon. Wow. Cool. Adventure plate. Nope, not yet created. A lot of adventurers don't seem to have plates. If you're wondering where they are, you can find yours down here, and then you can create it, and then nosy people like me can, you know, see what you're up to. They also know, it shows other things where your interests are. Okay, Kipih Jakkya. Oh, it's you, Roselore. What is it? Well, your sister's worried. Ah, is that so? I'm sorry. This is really something I should be doing alone. Still, it's nice to have someone to talk to. Like my sister bade me, I'm pondering why I chose to become an adventurer in the first place. Kipih's looked after me since I was no more than 10, after our parents passed away. She was already a reporter by then, and her work took her to various places. From her I heard tales about adventurers and came to admire them. Upon learning of the full extent of the impending calamity, she took us to a village in the mountains where our aunt lived. It's desperate times like these that people need stories of hope, she used to say, and I believe she had wanted to remain in Gridania and continue her work. But she left in order to keep me safe. I was a burden to her then. I don't want to be a burden to her again. For that I need to show her that I don't need to depend on others, that I'm a capable adventurer who can handle anything by himself. Ponder as I might, I can't understand what's wrong with that. Well, when in doubt, I suppose I should do what adventurers do and gather information. It would be good, I think, to speak with people like my sister, people who aren't adventurers but are familiar with them. Who in Ul'dah would fit that description? Well, there's the face of the Adventurers Guild, local purveyor of information, and someone with no. Let's go and talk to Momodi, because she is awesome. What about Momodi? Oh, of course. Who else but Miss Momodi? In her capacity as guild representative, she's bound to have some valuable insights. I will seek her out at once. Very well. Mind if I tag along? Speak with Kipih Jakkya at the quicksand. I wonder if that boy's smart enough to, if he is. He's vanished already. Let's go to the Adventurers Guild. Alrighty. Well, if he's speaking to Momodi, whoops, yeah, go through the door, not the wall. We better go see him. There he is. Oh, Nagi, what's the matter? Come on. I still remember when I first came here to sign up. I was a nervous wreck then, but now this place feels like a second home, and I come all the time for crumpets. They make them so springy and serve them drowning in butter and honey. Sorry, now isn't the time for that. Come on, let's have a chat with Miss Momodi. Alrighty. Oh, oops. Alright. Well now, if it isn't Roselore and Nagi, to what end do I owe the pleasure of this visit? I was hoping to get your advice on a certain matter. You see, it's like this. And my sister... The misconception you've developed about being an adventurer. That's an interesting one, I have to admit. Try as I might to figure it out, I keep going round in circles. I thought you might be able to offer some insights. Oh, no. He's so anxious. But Momodi's got it. This is just a gut feeling, but I reckon I understand what your sister's trying to say. Tell me, Nagi, suppose you fail to get your sister's approval. Would you simply give up being an adventurer? Would it all become meaningless? From this here counter, I've indeed seen off many an adventurer, each and every one unique, with dreams and destinations all their own. But in spite of their differences, they all share something in common, a reason for first embarking upon their journey. Roselore, would you mind telling us why you chose the adventure in life? Well, I wanted to see the world. There's so many places I haven't been. Heh, how very like you. Keep that reason close to your heart now, you hear? And you, Nagi, what inspired you to become an adventurer? It's simple, really. I heard about adventurers from my sister and became infatuated with the lives they led. Like them, I wanted to be able to see the world while helping those in need. Then isn't that enough? Your sister's approval or no, you have a reason all your own. Oh. By the 12, I see now. At some point, my desire to prove myself to Kipih had displaced my own motive for being an adventurer. That's the misconception Kipih wanted me to recognize. What a fool I've been. Wanting someone's approval isn't wrong in and of itself, mind, but it's got nothing to do with why you're an adventurer. It shouldn't force you to do things you wouldn't otherwise do, like trying to handle everything alone. Well, that's enough from me for today. I've said my piece. What you do now is up to you, Nagi. Thank you for helping me realize, Miss Mamodi. Think nothing of it. It's my job to watch over you all. Nothing makes me happier than to see you happy doing what you do. Ah, there we go. And doesn't she just look so pleased? Alrighty, we've spoken with Kipih Jakkya at the quicksand. Let's speak to him again. Thank you too, Roselore, for accompanying me. I think I now know what to say to Kipih. And loath though I am to trouble you again, there's something else I'd like your help with. You see, of the letters we collected in Limsa Laminza, one was from an explorer who was seeking an escort for an expedition. By now, that letter should be on display at the Gold Court. I want to show it to my sister, and I'd be grateful if you could help me find it. Come, let's rejoin the minstrel. And then he just leaves me. Again. Alright, well, we'll just take a little quick trot through the, through the quicksand. I know, don't trot through quicksand out in the wild. You'll have a very different result and not be happy with it. Alright, here we go. We are going to the Goldsmiths Guild again. It's a nice jump off point. And around the hole in the ground. What is down there? I've never really looked. It's like a wishing well. Huh, how cool. Alrighty. Well, let's go. We are going to go find... Wow, he's having a very long conversation, isn't he? Here we go. Wandering Minstrel. Ah, welcome back. Dare I hope you are able to find the answer? Yes, I'm happy to say Miss Mamodi helped me come to a realization. And when I go to speak with my sister, I'm going to be able to tell her that. I see. By all means, feel free to borrow the letter. Does it have any distinguishing characteristics? As I recall, there was a large drawing of a blue chocobo on it. Very well, let us all search together, the more swiftly to find it. I'll beat you all to it, says Roselore, not being at all competitive. No, she would never. I know. I wonder how many things that... Is that a kitty? Aww. Alright. Aha, sparkly letters. Oh! Whoa, with a blue chocobo drawing. Really? Was that the only one there, though? Like, were there others? Oh, okay, chocobo carriage. Alright, let's go back to our blue chocobo. We're gonna maybe see if those other letters will stay awake for us. Alive for us. Once it goes. Dear adventurer, how fares your journey? Mine continues, and I wake up to the sound of bird song and lie down to sleep beneath the moonlight as I seek unblazed trails. Long ago, when an adventurer aided me, I was made to realize how alike we are. Deep down, we are simply travelers who thrill to make new discoveries. Thus do I write this letter now, in the hopes of recruiting such like-minded souls to join me on an expedition. If you would all share in my desire to make the uncharted charted, then I invite you to seek me out at the Drowning Wench in Limsa Laminza. Eagerly do I await your coming. This letter recruiting adventurers bears a drawing of a blue chocobo. It must be the missive Nagi is looking for. Alright, well, we'll get to Nagi, but I'm sure I saw sparkles. I know. Letter with a quill drawing. Esteemed adventurer, should you chance to read this letter, I pray it finds you very well. Much time has passed since you helped us rebuild in the wake of that terrible disaster, but we still remember you most fondly. Our lives continue to be hard, and every day brings new challenges. Nonetheless, we've regained a semblance of what we once had, and smiles are beginning to return to faces. The morrow will be brighter than today. This we dare to believe now, thanks to you. And should you yourself face hardship, I pray that you believe the same. Oh, where else are we? I have to read them all now. A letter with a shield drawing. As someone charged with the city's peace, I cannot overstate how much of a boon adventurers are to our efforts. Some folk had expressed concern that an increase in drifters would see a corresponding rise in crime, but on the contrary, they are steadily declining. Soldiers like ourselves are somewhat limited in the scope of our duties, and we're not always available to lend our citizens what assistance they need. Thus would I take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to adventurers who step up to fill that void. Wow. All right. What else have we got in here? Shield we've seen. Carriage. Yes, let's go look at this one. Dear not-so-new adventurer, as a travelling merchant I've had my fair share of happy encounters, but sharing a carriage with you stands out above them all. For you see, I went on to sell veritable crate-loads of the ring I gave you, and turned enough of a profit. He didn't. Let me try the right voice. To buy my own carriage. You shared with me your adventurer's luck, and I count my blessings every day. My only regret is that I neglected to ask you your name, so I don't know your doings. If my instincts are on the mark, though, you've surely made a name for yourself. Wherever you are now, my friend, I pray for your continued safety and success. Oh, that's so cute. That's that man in the carriage. Oh, brilliant. I'm so glad I read those. I think we've read them all now. I know it makes me want to go find some more, but anyway. So that's what we mean to the people of Eorzea. There you go. Let's talk to Kipih Jakkya. No luck over here so far. How about you? Well, I found this one. A blue chocobo. Yes, this is the one. All that's left then is to talk to Kipih. Do you know where she is? Well, she said she was going to the Weavers. She went to the Weavers Guild, saying that she had business there. Oh, perhaps she's buying clothes. At any rate, I'll look for her there. Thank you. For this, too, might I trouble you to accompany Nagi? Afterwards I ask that you tell me how events unfold. I shall await for you at the Ruby Road Exchange. The Wandering Minstrel, huh? Alright, let's go. Deliver... No, speak with Nagi. Honestly, I promise I'm not following this man around. I think I am going in the wrong direction, though. I have taken the long way around. Honestly, I'm not looking to get myself mugged. It's okay. And besides, those are nice people there. They're just down on their luck. Nagia. Hey, how you doing? You're here too, Roselore. I must confess, I'm feeling rather nervous, so I appreciate your presence. That's all right. Oh dear, you came to find me? My apologies for taking so long. So, Nagi, were you able to find the answer? To begin with, I want you to look at this. I know he's got that little brother too pleased with himself look, doesn't he? An explorer assembling an escort for an expedition. Certainly sounds exciting. In wanting your approval, I was determined not to rely on others, but a part of me dearly wanted to be part of the expedition. to go where I dare not set foot alone, so I've decided that I will answer the invitation. Then, this means you've given up on trying to do everything alone? Mm-hmm. I had wanted to prove to you that I'm capable, that I'm no longer a burden, and in my obsession I lost sight of why I became an adventurer in the first place. To see what lies beyond the horizon and lend a helping hand to those I meet. That's what drives me, and I was able to remember this, thanks to Miss Momodi and Roselore. And whether or not you approve, I want to continue adventuring for my own reasons. Is that alright with you? Didn't you just say you didn't need my approval? But to be clear, I never actually intended to stop you. Do you remember what you once told me, Nagi, shortly before the calamity struck? Mm-hmm. Well, did you interview adventurers again today? What were they like? What kind of places have they been to? You never get sick of hearing about adventurers, do you? Never ever. When I grow up, I want to be an adventurer too. Well, that's as fine an aspiration as any, but do you know what kind of adventurer you wish to become? A hero like in the tales, perhaps? Oh, no, sister, not a hero. Adventurers are free spirits, and I want to be the freest spirit of all. Oh, yes, I'll travel the world and meet lots of people, and when I visit home, you can interview me as much as you like. Kids, right? For that boy to spurn help for want of my approval, I couldn't bear to see it, and in order to bring you to your senses, I may have spoken a little sternly. As an adventurer, you'll experience no small amount of hardship, but you chose your path because you wanted to be free. So don't let yourself be shackled by expectation, be it your own or that of others. Instead, take things as they come. So long as you're true to yourself and recognize your limits, you'll surely find a way forward. And remember, not even heroes can accomplish everything alone. Relying on others doesn't make you a lesser adventurer. If anything, the freer we are, the more we need to look out for one another. And that, I believe, is the essence and beauty of adventuring. Wouldn't you agree, Roselore? A hero needs friends just as much as anyone. Understood, Kipih. I won't ever forget this. Knowing you, I expect you're raring to answer the explorer's petition in Limsa Liminsa. You'll be taking an airship, yes? In which case, I shall give these garments to you now. I had them made for you, thinking it was past time you had something better. For me? Thank you so much, sister. I must thank you too, Roselore. You're the kind of adventurer I admire, and I'll keep on working hard to be like you. I couldn't have asked for a better person to watch over my little brother. I appreciate everything you've done for him and look forward to meeting you again, be it for a story or something else. With that, we take our leave of you. Till next time. I think we better go see someone off at an airship though, don't you? You see the siblings off, safe in the knowledge that all will be well. Time to rejoin the wandering minstrel and relay to him the tale's happy conclusion. Alrighty. I love these little stories they come up with. Let's go find the minstrel. Where is he? He's at the Ruby Road Exchange. Alright, so we want the Adventurers Guild then. I know, it sounds counterintuitive, but I'm pretty sure we can find him if we just zip in through this door. and then zip out. Yeah, here we go. Through this door. And he's probably, being a wandering minstrel, getting ready for his own journey. So, well, zippity-doo-dah. Here he is. Actually, didn't we meet him here before? We did. Welcome back, my friend. Judging by your expression, I take it all is well with Nagi and Kipih. I see. Pleased am I to hear that. When we first set out on our journeys, 'tis usually for the simplest of reasons. Yet as we make our way, those reasons may become lost in a haze of motives, causing us to lose sight of what truly matters. In such a time, if we can but remember what prompted us to take our first step, we will always find the strength to take the next. Nagi shall be fine, I'm certain of it. My thanks for keeping an eye on him. Those events have inspired a new verse in me, a verse about the dreams of those who seek new worlds and the hopes of those who see them off. All right. Uh-oh. You magicked us into an airship. Rude. Greetings, warrior of light. I'll just turn the wind down a bit. Huh. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps. Or perhaps not. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Naoki Yoshida, and I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. 10 years have now passed since the world was reborn from its ashes, since we set forth upon this journey. Countless things have happened during that time, and I've had the pleasure of meeting many an adventurer along the way. If truth be told, it hasn't always been easy. There are moments when I wonder why I must struggle so, days when I am tempted to cast it all aside. But in spite of this, I always manage to carry on, and it is thanks to my wonderful comrades, and to you, our esteemed adventurers. By now I must have been regaled with tens of thousands of your tales. You usually share them with a smile, but even when it is with a frown, you tell me that you're still enjoying yourself. 'Tis no exaggeration to say that I derive all my driving force from you all. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Ours is an unending journey, and nothing would make me happier than if we could keep walking it together. As you make your way, we promise that we will ever be at your side, matching you step for step. Now the time has come for this vision to end, time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. Much time has passed since the world was reborn from its ashes. Countless souls have made this place their home. Every single one has left an indelible mark upon it. Oh my, that's so cute. Look at that. Okay, it's cute right up until it eats you, then it's not so cute, but right now it's cute. Together we've built this world, and it is our sincerest hope that we shall continue to do so for many years to come. So please be safe and well. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. Oh my. I dare say Nagi is aboard the airship now. I pray that he and Kipih will find happiness upon their respective paths. I hope you do so as well, my friend. If you would lend me an ear, I would dedicate these verses to your future. Uh-oh. Just don't mention the ugly green armor, that's all I ask. By morning light the journey starts, a trill of hope within our hearts, on westerly wind to river song, into the world where we belong. Above fields of white and azure sky, sunset storm, a crimson fire, jewels a-glitter on pitch-black veil, a new day dawns, so goes the tale. By eternal wind we carry on, boldly towards a golden morn, with memories as a guiding star, shining our steps, both near and far. I know, I'm not even going to try and sing it. Oh, look at that. Where you will go, whom you will meet, what you'll see, there's no telling what the future holds for anyone. Yet come what may, I bid you never forget this, the bonds you forge, the memories you make, and the footprints you leave behind. They shall one day spur you forward. So pray continue walking your own path. Wherever your journey leads, I shall be praying for your happiness. I know, I wish I could see her face. Aww. With memories shared yet all our own, as one we brave frontiers unknown, thank you for 10 years. And thus ends the quest. What drives us? Seasonal event complete. You now have access to the letter forest at the Gold Court. Speak with the tender stationed there to read the letters. Additionally, you have also unlocked the Kupo Kupo adventure minigame on the steps of Nuld. Speak with Nanora at the Ruby Road Exchange to play. This, along with other minigames, may also be played by opening the toy chest in any inn-room. Achievement unlocked, a decade of adventure. Cool. Okay. But guys. Wow. On that note, I'm looking for recently completed. The last 5. A decade of adventure. Complete the quest. What drives us? There you go. And so, on that note, guys, I'm going to bid you adieu. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.